Alright boys, so we're nearing the end of the year, and I thought I'd make you guys a tier list of all the blockchain games that I've played. Now, important thing, this is my opinion. I don't think I can possibly rate them and compare them objectively. That's not even possible. Okay, this is just what I think of the games, what I've experienced with them, and what I know of them. But it is my standards. Well, let's begin. Well, first of all that we have here, it is the OG. The one that we all love and that started it all. Like, it was the first big blockchain game. Axie Infinity. Now, this one, of course, we're gonna go to God tier. I know the game right now is not what it used to be. You cannot make that much money, but it is normal. Like, it's the same with stocks. When a company grows, it's hard for it to 2x, and yes, it doesn't grow as much anymore. But still, it started it all. It's just, it is Axie Infinity. It created pretty much this market for us. And the game, I know it's not that profitable anymore. I did some research. I haven't had the opportunity to play it, but I just had to include it, you know? It has to be here in God tier. It's still a very solid game. It has lasted for a very long time. I think over 2-3 years, maybe more than that. Anyway, it has to be in God tier. Now, here we go to Bomb Crypto. Bomb Crypto is a game, it's actually one of the first ones that I played. You know, I decided to invest, I bought one hero. I got really lucky. So in the beginning I liked the game way more than I should have. I got a super rare hero there. It was a fair way to make money, like it had a return on investment in 30 days. You know, which was really fast. Even considering some crypto games, I wasn't too happy with the fact that there's no true gameplay. But because the game is charming and it's just like the collecting aspect, you see them in that cute little pixel art and everything, I could see some future. Like, I would give it 50-50, even if it continued like that. There was a lot of hype, so the currency just skyrocketed. I made a fair amount of money on it. They're gonna be releasing adventure mode pretty soon. They should have already, but they will be doing that, which is gonna let you actually play with your heroes. That is really nice. I think the game is very cute, very charming. They seem to be managing it fairly well. One thing that I really hate with this game, like, holy fuck, no, it's not gonna be on no good fuck. One thing that I really hate with this game is that, god damn it, like, there's so many server errors. For me to actually log into the game is so difficult. Like, it takes so long. First I tried to play it on Google Chrome. The frame rate was terrible. The game was supposed to be light. And after a while I couldn't log in. I was like, okay. I thought it was probably cache or something, so I deleted all my cache and it opened again. I managed to play the game. But then I had the same problem. I decided to change to Firefox. Same thing happened. Then it was fine, it ran a lot better than Chrome, but the same thing happened. And I always have to delete the cache and I'm cycling between browsers. So many server errors as well, that really has to be fixed. In the beginning, I would say like it's fine. It's understandable, it grew very fast. Now it's inexcusable. These problems have been going on for way too long. But anyway, like, this game was good, you know? If the adventure mode truly is what I'm expecting, I would say it's solid. But it's not here yet. And because there's no true gameplay, even though I can see people buying heroes just for collecting, the gambling addicts or whatever, I would say it's okay. I can't say much more other than that. Could be solid, you know, if we have adventure mode, it really works, if they manage it well, but for now, I gotta give it okay. Now, this game, Clash of Streamers, this is a special one. You boys are gonna wanna hear this story. I'm even thinking of making a video on it. So a company approached me on my email, hey, we'd like you to promote our game, make a video on it. And they were gonna pay me very well. I was like, I can take a look at the game, alright. They told me the name, I saw it online. The reviews were good, I googled it really quickly before. And I saw some nice reviews, like people saying some good stuff on the App Store as well. I was like, okay, seems like, you know, it could be a legit game. But then I played it. Oh my god. This game doesn't make any sense. Just me telling you guys is not enough. This is an experience in itself. You have to play it Not because it's good, because it's the worst game I've ever played. It is disgusting. And after I played it, I was like, oh, I gotta do some proper research on this, you know? Like, that first impression wasn't good at all. I gotta do some deep dive into this. And apparently the founder of the game has been involved, allegedly, in many scams in the past. And there's even video of him saying, oh yeah, this is a scam, you're gonna give me your money, but you're gonna like it, this game full of dopamine, this and that. The guy who made it, same guy who's here on the cover of the game, Athenas I think is his name. This guy disgusts me. Like, he is batshit crazy. Some people say he's a troll because what he does is so out there, so insane. But first of all, I don't like the whole concept of being a troll. I think people who do that have some serious problems. You know, they're not stable and they need help. They disgust me already. But this guy, like, his game is so bad, nobody would fall for this. And their fake accounts saying good things in Reddit forums about the game. They have a whole scheme going on there, but still nobody's playing this. And you have like YouTubers that were paid to say good things, they were paid very well, and they only make videos about this, but they are sold out pieces of crap. And this game is disgusting. Athenas, if you ever watch this, I despise you, alright? You are a piece of trash. So of course I'm gonna put your game here in complete trash. This category is just for you. Like, no other game is gonna be here except your nasty, ugly little face here. Clash of Streamers, worst game I've ever played. Stay away from it, guys. Next one, we have Crypto Cars. I heard so much about this game, but oh my god, like the game, I don't know if it changed. Like I said, this is just my opinion. This is more of a laid-back video. Maybe they will release like actual gameplay in the future. Okay, could be, but from what I know, the game is just like you click a button, you buy some cars. They're mad expensive. Like, at the time that I researched the game, it was like $600 for one car. And the thing is, like, you click a button and it races and it gets you some currency. You know, that's it. People were making money. Like, don't get me wrong, people were getting their investment back in 1 month. But the game is just so ugly. Like, the screens, like, there's nothing interesting going on. The cars are ugly. The design of the website is subpar, my opinion. But I mean, when you click a button, can you even call that a game? I can't. If it still is like that, as I remember, it's just like, come on, that's not a game. You're just getting money from someone and giving it to someone else. It's like I said before, we can't all win together. What is money in the first place? I remember I got a comment on one of my videos, one guy saying like, oh, you're so close-minded to say that we can't all win together, that somebody has to lose for you to win. That is the truth. That's a minus IQ guy right there. He shouldn't be allowed to get near crypto. But money is somebody else's work. It's nothing more than the representation of somebody else's time and work. And there's a finite amount of money. Okay, that's very basic economic concept right there. So when you get money, you are receiving someone's effort, time, and work. There's no infinite money. The money that you get from these games, that you're making from selling the currency that you make there, it's coming from someone else. The currency is still only maintaining its price or climbing up because other people are buying into it. You know, it doesn't matter what sophisticated burning mechanisms they have, they can only maintain themselves because they have more entrants than people playing, like or at least it evens out. There's no true reason for you to buy a car just to buy a car. Because it's so ugly, like Bomb Crypto, perhaps the same. But it is charming, it is cute. Some people collect things because they're cute, they're charming, they're nice. You know, it's a little bit endearing. And you see the character moving there, it's a little bit more dynamic. That's why I said Bomb Crypto is okay, even without real gameplay. This one though, like, man, you click a button on some ugly cars in an ugly website. It's no good. No good at all, you know, you can't... There's no reason for anyone to buy these cars besides making money and selling the currency. So I don't care about burning mechanisms, whatnot. Very bad impression, not a game, no good. I'm not gonna say it's complete trash because, hell, if you're smart and you take it early, you can make money from it. Just don't think it's gonna last forever. This is gonna die, you know. And even if they do add gameplay, because the site itself is so ugly and the initial concept is like Ponzi-like, I have no faith in that. And here we have another one, CryptoPlanes. CryptoPlanes is crypto cars, but with planes instead. That's what I know. You know, maybe if there are other differences or whatever in the white paper, I don't care. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do too much research on CryptoPlanes. It's from the same company. Not too happy with crypto cars, alright? So I'm gonna put it here, no good. Again, this is my opinion. I haven't played these two games, just did a little bit of research a month back or something. But hey, from that situation, it's what I gathered. Next, Crazy Defense Heroes. It's one I played recently that I actually really liked. The gameplay was really fun. I'm not too big on tower defense, like I said before. But this game, like, it was fun, man. I enjoy my time with it. It's not just for making money, and I did feel like getting like some better cards and whatnot just for the game. I don't think it's too good that they sell for you in actual currency, like real currencies. When you're buying stuff in the game, you don't actually pay with their tower token. I don't think that's too good for the health of their token. Maybe a little bit mismanaged there. I'd have to do more research to know that for sure. But it's play to earn, yeah. You can do it completely for free, so there's no investment there, which is really nice. You don't make that much. You make about $50-$60 if you do everything with the two events that they have now. But it's a fun game, you know, and it doesn't take too long to do your dailies. Like, it's very manageable to do it like 1 hour a day, and you make your money, even less maybe. So, you know, it's a fun game, it's nice, you earn not that much. They also have the tower token in another one of their games. It was sponsored by the Animoca brands, which invest like in big games, like invested into Axie as well, invested into this game. The art style is cute, the graphics are nice. It's well managed, I think. I'd say it's solid, you know? It doesn't give you that much money as well. I think it has a future. I like it, to be honest. It's not a heavy hitter, you know? I don't think it's ever gonna be too much, but it is solid. It's an option for you to play. Next we have Decentraland. Decentraland is kind of like it gave me the vibes of Habbo, but 3D and with NFTs. Not that much that you do there, you know, it's not groundbreaking. But hey, Habbo it's still like quite popular. It's just the interaction, the social part, and the NFTs. A lot of money has been poured into this game as well. A lot of people are hyped. I think it has a future. It's not the biggest thing. It runs like shit on my browser. It's not very well optimized. It should have a launcher. It shouldn't run on a browser. But anyway, I think it has a bright future ahead of it. It's possibly a heavy hitter. You know, I'm gonna give it a heavy hitter, even though to me it's just solid because we saw what happens to Habbo and so on. It has not just hype, but it has some real money behind it. Just my opinion. I played it a little bit, but I see a big future for it. So we gotta call it a heavy hitter. I don't know if it's play to earn though. That I do not know. I don't think it is. But in the whole blockchain space, I think it's there to stay. Gods Unchained. This game was also one of the first ones that I played. Second, to be honest. I think the game is beautiful. Like, the art style is just beautiful. The game is very fun. It can get a little bit repetitive, but it allows you so much to strategize. It looks so professional, looks good. It's a little bit laggy, okay? Gotta complain about that. Their servers are not the best. You can make money on this game, play to earn, if you play weak and ranked. If you're good, you can make a lot more, which is a good thing. You get cards and you sell those cards. The game has like a very loyal fan base. I can see this game going on and on. It's solid, man. I like it. You cannot make that much. That's one thing, alright, with this game. And they still don't allow you to sell like the normal cards, which are not the core cards. The Forge is still not out. They've been promising this for more than 2 years. A lot of the money is just there with the devs. I'm not too happy about that. They're not giving back as much as they should to the players. Give me the impression of being a little bit greedy, okay? But otherwise, I would have given this game like a heavy hitter. You know, it's not that popular yet, not super popular, but it's so much potential, you know? It's beautiful, it's polished, servers suck, and devs might be greedy, but hey, it's a solid game. It's on par with Crazy Defense Heroes. I'm gonna put it after it because I like Crazy Defense Heroes more. But to be honest, Gods Unchained, nah, let's put it first because it has a lot more potential. It's an actual PC game. It's no mobile game. Okay, and I could see myself staying in this game for a long time. Mir 4. Mir 4 started it all for me. It was my first blockchain game. It had everything to be so great. It had so much success. It kind of helped Axie Infinity bring this market, you know, it sparked all of this blockchain gaming craze. I never thought the game was fun. I gotta be honest with you guys. I think it's a very subpar MMO, very generic. I never had fun playing this game, never. I played it for the money because a buddy of mine told me it was completely free to play. Yeah, you could in the past make a fair amount of money when the Draco was worth something. And I made like $300, I think, in a month. Yeah, about 290 or something like that. But there's a lot to be learned. You need to learn the game. And with bots, like bots were such a huge problem. They crushed the game. The whole fact that even with the staking and the events and so on, the bots that are there just mining 24/7 and they're using hacks and they're invincible and so on. It crushes the game, man. It completely crushed. It was mismanaged, for sure. The devs, they're just... I hate the devs. And the game is not fun. Some people find it fun. So that gave the game some longevity. A lot of people didn't. I'm sorry to tell you guys. I think actually 50-50. A lot of people only played it for the money. But you still had people who put money in the game because they liked it. But a lot of things that you bought in the game were not with Draco as well, which didn't help the currency to maintain its price. You know, the staking wasn't as much of a success as many people were hoping it to be, and the bots selling the currency all the time, they could even belong to the devs, you never know, could have been a rug pull, but it crushed the game. Very mismanaged. In the past, I would have given this game like an okay, because it never had much longevity. Everything was against it from the beginning. It was like we all knew it was a short ride. I would have given this game an okay. About now, the Draco is so worthless. And the game, there's so much that you have to learn and still so competitive, so full of bots, mismanaged. And I find it no fun at all. I'm sorry, it's not the best MMO out there. It's not even a good one. I gotta give it a no good. About now. You know, you could use your time better. You're not gonna make anything in this game and you're probably not gonna have fun. It can be very stressful. If you like it, hey, if you like it, it might just manage to be okay. You can make like a few pennies, I don't know. But for now, for me, it's no good. Paladin Pandas. This game, like the company gave me a free panda, which is an NFT to play it. And there's gonna be a video on it soon. Overall, I liked what I saw. The art style is nice, is polished. It's turn-based RPG, so like it has some space to strategize. Gameplay, like it could be more polished. You know, it's not as engaging as I hoped, but I only had one panda. I didn't get to try like actually positioning them and having the different elements and so on, but maybe a little bit more dynamic. I like the idea that if you lose when you're in an expedition, you don't get tokens, you have to win. Which is positive, like just gifting players all the time doesn't make for a healthy currency. So that's a good thing, you know, and I read the white paper in detail. A lot of things I'm happy with. A lot of good things regarding the management. Too many fees that I didn't like. A lot of the fees go to the devs. You know, I have some questions about the burning plan. I'm talking to them at this moment, asking some questions about their burning plans. But overall, it seems like it has the potential to be a solid game. It's still in beta though, so I cannot say it's solid right now. It's still in beta. But from what I saw, you know, I don't know how much the token is going to be worth. It hasn't been listed yet, so there is that. How much could you make? The barrier to entry is not that high as well. You can rent the pandas. It's probably going to be very cheap to play. So for now, I'll give it an okay. You know, it could be solid when it releases. It has potential. I don't think it will ever be a heavy hitter, but it never claimed to be. They were never trying to be that. They're trying to be a solid NFT game. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it an okay. Splinterlands. I've actually played this game quite a bit. I'm really bad at it, but the learning curve is steep in this game. I'm gonna be honest with you guys from the get-go. I know a lot of people love it, but I think the art style is so ugly. In the beginning, I was looking for a card NFT game to play, and I saw Gods Unchained and Splinterlands. I decided to go for Gods Unchained because Splinterlands was really ugly. I'm sorry, when you compare it to Gods Unchained, there's no comparison. I know some people might say, oh, it's a style, choice of style. But I gotta say, it's just inferior. It just looks inferior. The proportions are all messed up. I can't differentiate style. That doesn't seem to be a case of style. The artist really seems to be not that great. It runs on a website as well. I'm not a fan of that. Gods Unchained has its own launcher. But the game itself, it can be fun. Like, it can be engaging sometimes. But because it's auto, you just select your cards, it doesn't allow for as much skill to be put into the game as Gods Unchained. You know, in the end, you're choosing your cards, and they do their own stuff on their own. I don't like that too much. It is a bit pay to win, a bit. There are some limiting factors that don't allow you to take two cards that are too strong in the lower leagues, but still, you will never get to the higher leagues if you don't have strong cards. So in that sense, you know, Gods Unchained, sure, you know, I think some better cards in the very high leagues matter, but I climbed to rank 8 with the base cards, with the base deck that I just reorganized, because it allows you for more strategizing. So yeah, don't think that the art style, gameplay is a bit lackluster for me. Some people might enjoy it, but you can earn in this game. Lower leagues, not so much. The upper leagues, it seems like you can earn a fair amount, like, you know, from what I saw in the ballpark, maybe $100, $200, maybe in the higher leagues even more. You can sell your cards, their assets, that's good as well. The game has been around for a long time. It's one of the OGs, it has a very big player base, they're dedicated. Even though it's not my type of game, and I think it looks very ugly, it's a solid game. I can't say anything else, like, it's solid. It's been there for a long time, and it's probably gonna keep being there. It seems to be well managed. I gotta give it to them. It's well managed, it has longevity, okay? People really like this game, a lot of people. So of the solid games, it's even better than Gods Unchained, I have to say. For now, okay? The game itself is worse, but it's been around for longer and it seems to be more well managed than Gods Unchained. Has a bigger fan base, so on. Gods Unchained has more potential, but I don't think Splinterlands will... I don't think Splinterlands will ever be a heavy hitter. Because the art style can dissuade many people, and the learning curve is very steep. It can dissuade a lot of people. You don't earn as soon as you start playing, you have to climb the leagues. So I don't think it will ever be one of the true great ones, like super popular, but it will always be solid. You know, I can see it being solid for a long time. It's that one that you can keep going back to. It's borderline heavy hitter to me, but still just solid. Sandbox. This game made the headlines. It's probably the biggest one out there right now. So much money poured into it. People are crazy hyped. If I played the alpha, if everything was as good as I hoped, the gameplay was up there, it would be God tier, you know. But I played the dungeon, the exploration, the graphics, they're really nice. The whole premise really nice, that you play mini games, different games that people can design in their own lands. But the fighting gameplay, the fighting mechanics are horrible. I played for now in the alpha, it was dog shit. The hits aren't even registered properly, you know. I don't have the footage, unfortunately. I wish I had, I lost it. But if anyone played the alpha and they played the dungeon of Nimz or something, when you fight the skeletons, it's so horrible, man. It feels so bad. The hits don't register. When you hit, it feels like you hit nothing, you know. It's not satisfying, it's clunky. If it's like this, it will never be God tier. A lot of hype, yeah, of course it's a heavy hitter, you know, can't say anything else more than Decentraland. But if they don't fix the combat, it will never be what it was meant to be. It feels like the devs don't have that much experience developing action games. It is like Minecraft's combat is 1,000 times better. It makes Minecraft's combat seems like Dark Souls. So bad that it was, I'm telling you guys, it was horrible, the combat. All the rest, amazing. Gotta give it to them. The marketing, fantastic, on point. Nice managing, heavy hitter, the heavy hitter, okay? CryptoU, I made a video about this game. Oh my god, I never played it. Wasn't gonna pay $100. Same problem that it was for me with crypto cars. You know, you click a button, the website was even uglier, and the babies, the whole thing was like gave me cash grab vibes. But people were saying, oh, it's gonna release real gameplay soon and whatnot. I haven't seen it. I won't bother to see it. I have better things to do. I just don't believe in the project. I just don't like that they started with that Ponzi, you know, money distribution thing. If you disagree, up to you. I really don't like the project. I really don't like it. I doubt that the gameplay is anything good, to be honest. I can't see potential for this whatsoever. Some people made money on it in the beginning. There was a phase that people were losing quite a lot. They have lots of complex systems when it comes to earnings, because like when the parity of the two currencies that they had, that's what I remember, goes below the ratio goes below a certain point, you start earning less and so on. But then they started gifting people baby, which is from baby swap. I don't know, you know, it's just not my thing. Don't like it at all. Borderline complete trash to me. I'm gonna put it right here. If you made money on it, if you can still make money on it, good. If the gameplay is nice, good. I'm not gonna bother. Don't like this game. Neurina. Neurina is a fun game, you know. It's not the most complex. It's mobile, but I don't see it being very interesting for too long. But it's very easy to get into, to start playing, you know. It's fun, it's cute, it feels polished. Lots of server errors, very buggy. That is a huge minus. It's still in its early phase, so that's excusable for now. It's got quite the hype, a lot of players, not 8 million like they say, but it's got a lot of players. You find lots of matches. You can earn decent amounts if you're good. That's the thing, if you're very good, yeah, you can earn really well. You know, and it's good that you can incur a loss if you buy one, if you really suck, because like I said, we can't all win. Your money has to come from somebody, man. And it better be to the people who put time and effort into the game and are good at it, right? Because in the end, you can still have fun, and you can buy these heroes just to play with them. I see some incentives to have the THC. I don't like that people can just play for free, you know, like completely for free and earn, but you cannot even take it out as well from what it seems, so that's a good thing. Because I'm worried that it could crush the THC, that's why. It wasn't designed to be free to earn, if you know what I mean. But hey, they started their burning plan with a buyback policy. That's nice. Hopefully the currency can maintain itself stable. But yeah, overall, if it's well managed, it's too early to say if it is or not. I think it is solid. I have to give it a solid. It will never be a heavy hitter. The game is just not that engaging, not that complex, if you know what I mean. It is fun, it can be a fun, casual game, and solid. Not better than Splinterlands and not better than Gods Unchained. But right here, you know, right here. Come on, man. Yeah, right here in front of Crazy Defense Heroes. Well, that's it, guys. That's it for today. This is the tier list for the ones that I know of. The majority that I've played. Some others that I just know of. But I felt like putting this tier list together. Happy New Year, guys, and I'll see you guys in 2022.